So today I want to talk about pricing. Pricing goods and services. Where to begin can be an intimidating topic when you're first getting started. So hopefully I can help you out. And who am I? I'm Brooke Weiland. I am a fine art photographer. I'm here in my art gallery in Manhattan Beach, California. I'm an entrepreneur. I've had several different businesses and as well as consulting businesses. So I have priced a lot of goods and services. So the reason this is coming about because someone reached out on my Instagram and they asked me, could I look at their price list and give them some feedback? And this person is wanting to do social media management, and that is something I did for a long time. So I thought, I could look at the price list and give my opinion, but I realized it would just be my opinion, right? That there's always people that are gonna think your prices are too high or too low. And it's really up to you to figure out what you feel comfortable with. So my answer to him was, you're the one that has to ask for the price and receive it and feel good about what you're asking for, feel confident about it. And he was like, he thanked me for the feedback because it really is true. You have to walk in the room and say, this is my price, and believe that it's possible to receive that amount. And I know people want to have like a formula, or this is the right amount, or this is the industry standard, or whatever. But here's the truth. We all know, there's people that ask for wild amounts of money and they totally get it. And then there's people that ask for very little and they don't receive it. So what's the difference? The one that asks for a big amount, they really believe that that's what it's worth. And that's why they're receiving it. And the one that asks for a little amount and doesn't get it, they don't believe it. They don't have the confidence. So, I think this is important. It's not about faking it. The person that's receiving that big amount, they're not faking it. They believe it. You have to believe what you're saying. You have to believe that this is an amount that you can receive. So my advice is, don't fake it. Be honest with yourself. Wherever you are, just say, here's where I am. Here's an amount that I feel like, yep, this is what I feel comfortable asking for, and I can see myself receiving it. And then go out there and get some experience with that amount. And you can always move your prices up. If you have an existing clientele, you can incrementally raise the prices. You can ask for a larger amount for new clients. It's a lot easier to, ask for more for the new people. And you'll see as you start to move through the experience, you'll feel more and more confident. And I'm gonna post a link to a video that I did a little while back about the first time when I first started to sell my artwork. I came up against someone who got in my face, didn't like the prices, thought they were too expensive, and really got in my face about it. And I could have just written off that person as a jerk, but I took the opportunity to learn from the experience and to ask myself what was going on in me. Like, was I comfortable? And the truth is, I was really insecure at the time, and this person kindly, not so kindly, pointed it out to me essentially. And I think it's really good. It's a good video to watch. It's a good exercise to go through is to pay attention to the reflection that you're getting from the outside world, because everyone will reflect you. You're going to get someone in your face challenging you if you don't feel good about what you're asking for. And so how do you get confident? How do you even embark on that part of it? What I would say is write down, okay, this is what I'm offering, and this is a number that feels good, and this is why. Like, for example, with the pieces I sell, so I had a clothing line a long time ago, and there's a pretty standard markup formula in that industry. So I felt good about using the industry standard. But for example, with my art pieces, I make very few of each one, right? So there are certain practical things like it costs X amount to make the piece, but then maybe I'm only making 10 total. So then I have to think about well, what is that worth? I'm only selling this photograph 10 times ever. So that factors into the price. There's all kinds of things that factor in. I use special papers, it's special photo lab. The frames are handmade. So there's certain things. And once I sat down, let's say the guy that got in my face and really brought my insecurities to the surface, I really sat down and I asked myself these questions. And then once I wrote it down and I saw it, I realized I feel good about the price I'm asking for. This is the right price as far as I'm concerned. And what's interesting is that nobody ever challenged me again. And I think if they did, it wouldn't matter because I feel good. Now, there's plenty of people come in and out of my gallery, and I think, there's plenty of people that maybe think the prices are expensive, but they don't really say anything. And it doesn't bother me because I feel good about the prices because I've taken the time to get comfortable and confident. I mean, I've been doing this now a little while, so, there's certain confidence that comes with time. But I would say whatever you're doing, whether you're charging for your time or you're charging for a product, and even if there is an industry standard and you're going to use it. Oh, someone just made a loud noise outside. I don't know if that translated. But it's a chance to bring this home. Whatever it is, like even if you're just using a formula that someone gave you, that's fine. But you still have to be the one. Again, you gotta go in the room, look someone in the eye, ask for the price, and receive it. So no matter where you got your prices or your markup, really sit and get comfortable. This is what I'm doing and why. This is what feels good to me. And go out there, because again, there's gonna be people that'll like it, and there's gonna be people that won't like it. You're never gonna please everybody. So what you do is you please yourself. You say, I feel good about this. And then you go out in the world, and it doesn't matter then if someone doesn't like it, because you've taken the time to look within yourself. I hope that makes sense. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link there. I post a lot more on there. Want to try to make some more of these videos here. And I would love if anyone watching this has questions. I would love to answer questions. I'll make a video about my own work experience and the different things that I've done. So maybe if you have questions that are relevant, although like I said, I kind of think there's like whatever you're doing, even, whatever product, whatever service, the answer is the same. Like, I don't even have to know anything about your business to know that you're the one that has to ask. You're the one that has to believe it. I mean, that's really, really, really the bottom line. And there's always people that everybody's charging this, and then this person charges something just wild, and they'll get it, right? And they'll get it because they've decided this is what I'm worth, or this is what the product is worth. So, I mean, like with art, right? There was like someone taped a banana to a wall, and what did it sell for? Like $100 million. There's an audience for everything. There are no limits. Get out there, do what you want. Start with where you are, build your confidence. Don't fake it. Be honest with yourself. I'm here and it's okay, and I'm gonna move from here. I'm not saying don't have big goals or don't push yourself, but there's a difference between stepping outside your comfort zone versus faking it, like pretending that you're okay with something you're not. That's never gonna work, or at least it's never worked for me, and I've tried. Okay, that's all I got for today. Hopefully someone got something out of it. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Okay.